Hi, my name is Morgan. Welcome to the Rambling Needles podcast, where I ramble about all things knitting and everything else I'm currently obsessing about this week. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry at Rambling Needles. We also have a podcast group on Ravelry. Just search Rambling Needles Podcast. I think that's anywhere you can find me. I'm switching my podcast days to Monday for at least the foreseeable future. Fridays are a little too busy during festival season for me to be able to film, so we're going to shoot for Mondays. If you are a new viewer, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. You know what you're in for. So I've already filmed this once today, and I downloaded the editing software, and something about the files, I don't know how to change it, wouldn't let me splice it together. So I have to keep this under half an hour, or it's just going to be cut off because it won't let me splice two files together the way my phone records. I don't know. I'm going to get a camera. This camera is like $400 on Amazon. So I'm waiting until the next couple of festivals where I can put some money back for it. For those of you who don't know, my family and I run a food trailer. We do smoked pulled pork. And it is festival season. It's full blown right now. So that's why I'm switching to Mondays. And that's why I didn't record last week, because I couldn't on Friday. Let's jump right into it, since I've got to keep this under a half hour, and it was 33 minutes last time, but it cut off in such a weird spot that I couldn't let it go. So we'll start with finished objects. So my first finished object, and I talk really fast, and I'm probably going to talk even faster right now, so sorry. I think there's a way to slow it down if I'm talking too fast. My first finished object I don't have. It's a flax sweater by Tin Can Knits. It got sent off to its new home yesterday for the baby shower. Excuse me. Friday I cast on a 6 to 12 month, I think it was a 6 to 12 month size, flax for my cousin, and his fiance. I think they're engaged. They might not be engaged. I don't know. They're having a baby boy, and so I forgot about the baby shower, so I cast that on. I also made them out of marble fabric, just a little bag to throw in. I've got fabric left over that I'm going to make bags to put in the shop, but I'll talk about that later. I used a Karen cake. I don't remember. It didn't have a colorway name on it, but it was a full cake because it was a clearance at Michael's because the tag got ripped off, so it just said Karen cake on it. I don't know what colorway it was, but it turned out really nice. There's a picture on my Instagram, since I know I'm not going to be able to insert a photo because I'm recording this right on YouTube like last time, because that did seem to work. To just be no editing. I will find an editing software that will work with my phone. Hopefully. Let me know. Leave me a comment to what, if you edit your podcast, what software you use. Because I have no idea. And then we'll go, I'll just grab off the top because they're just kind of thrown about because I did, like I said, I've already done this once. So Walmart had yarn clearance down. So I bought 3 of these. I'll show them off more in acquisitions. They're the Red Heart Scrubby, the 100% polyester, and this one is Capri. So I just hold it double and knit on a US 4, which is a 3.5 millimeter, I believe. Yeah, 5's 3.7, so it'd be 3.5. And just knit till a size I like. I'm kind of experimenting right now with lengths and depths. I take a Dr. Pepper break. Another saying. Always on brand, Mark. Always on brand. I'm in craft show. I'm in craft show prep. It's not coming out the way it should. Craft show prep mode, because I have one in September and then one in November. And September is a lot closer than I thought it was. So a lot of what you're going to see now, through probably September, October, is going to be for craft shows. So, there's going to be a lot of scrubbies, a lot of hats, a lot of gloves, a lot of scarves, and dog toys. Speaking of hats, my next finished object is just a basic purple beanie. It's just Red Heart purple, with a 3-inch brim, and then I knit for 7 or 8 inches. I don't remember. I've got it wrote down. And then decreased. Just a basic. It looks huge, but it's not really. Just a basic beanie. And then what I like about this size, and I'm doing the longer brims, is then you can still have it for a beanie, or you can fold it up and wear it more like a traditional hat. So, none of my ends are woven in on anything. Oh, this end is woven in. Huh. Oh, I was going to say none of my ends are woven in, but I must have woven them in. Like, my hats, the top ends always get woven in. Like, it's probably not cut. It's probably still there. Yeah. But it's been woven in. But the bottoms never get done because you have to have a needle to do it anyways. But yeah, so there's going to be a lot more of these in my future. And then I'm just grabbing off the pile. Gloves. I've knit gloves. So these are, I think, my child size. I do. It's just a red heart pink. I also have a, do I have 2 child size in those? No. I've got 2 gloves. Toddler size ones. Something's wrong. Child size, toddler size. Another toddler size. This is Lion Brand. The colorway is Sequoia, but I don't remember which one of Lion Brand. It's whatever I got the sweater of. And then these are like teen size gloves. There's 2 of every one of them. This is like Karen Simply Soft, I think. Green. It's what it feels like. I can't swear to that. It was just a random thing, but yeah. So there's that. Then I knit this little elephant. Isn't that so cute? Oh, I just love it. I love it. I have plans to make like 12 more of these. Rory tried to steal it. I wouldn't let her have it. From this pattern is from Rebecca Danger's 50 Yards of Fun book. I got it on Amazon. So, I really like it. And then dishcloths. So I've got 3 of these. It's just the Lily Sugar and Cream in the cone. I don't remember what colorway name it is. But yeah, that's this. I think this is pretty much all the dishcloths I've knit in like the last month. I think I have 3 more in like the last 3 months since I've shown dishcloths. Yeah. Normally I knit a lot. And just for some reason I haven't been in dishcloth mode lately. And then I've got this one, which is I have the thing. The Bernat Handicraft 100% cotton in the salt and pepper colorway. My sister-in-law dropped her dog off today to come spend some time with us. We haven't seen her forever. And she wanted me to make some. And I'm like, okay, well, when I bring Scarlett home in the morning, just put it on the counter. And she's like, yeah, I'll do. It's in my car. So she dropped it off. So I'm going to make, all this will allow me to make, which I think it's probably going to be like 8. She's going to take however many she wants. And then I get to keep what she doesn't want for craft shows. So it's a good deal. She got it at Meijer's for like $2, I think she said. So it's a win-win. Yes, that is all my finished objects. I'm going a little fast because I'm already at 8 minutes and I know we only have a half hour. There's some things I want to talk about. So we're going to start in whips. So I have, is that not in here? Oh, it is. It's just a, where'd it go? Okay, I dropped it when I picked this up. A half object. So another fingerless glove. It's in the, what would be my large size, like adult large. And it's nice and it fits. It's got about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch positive ease on me. And I have like a medium size hand. So I need somebody with larger size hands to try this on and tell me if it's still too loose on them. Because if it is, then I will go down to the medium size for this yarn because it's a bulky yarn and it's a worsted weight pattern. So yeah, this is the Red Heart Hygge in the colorway Smoky. And then, so I cast on in the colorway Pearl, which is this, you can see it in cake form. It's all fuzzy. A medium sized one to see how I like it, and then to have whoever I make try it on be able to compare. I'm knitting it on a US 6. My high sharps. I love my high sharps. I love this yarn too. It's awesome. They had a bunch of clearance at Walmart. So this is leftover from last year. Go in there. And it's currently living in my Fates Thread Super Hoot Lock bag, which I love. That can't be all the whips I have. Oh, here they are. I was like, I know I talked about more than that. This is just a hat I cast on, just in gray. I just started the ribbing for the brim. I cast it on last night, to have more kind of widths, and then I didn't feel good, so I went to bed. And I knit like 4 stitches on it. And then I cast on, where are you at? I set it to the side. So this is the Lion Brand, she's upside down, Lion Brand Pound of Love in the Claret colorway. I cast on a Saturday morning sweater by, totally blanking on her name, Tristan of Dragon Horde Designs and Dragon Horde Yarn. That Crafty Dragon on YouTube, and then along with her mom, Christy, they have the Girls in the Yarn Cafe podcast. So it's just the brim. I'm making me a giant bag to be able to put this in for my sweater bag. Out of leftover marble fabric. Hopefully I'll have that done next week. So this, you're probably not going to see it for a little while. Katie from Jordy Knits, I'm out of frame, is hosting a whip crack something, where to get all your whips done that you enter from July, is it July? Yeah, 1st of July to 31st of December. And she said just start casting things on. So I cast a sweater on. I'm going to cast on that's all the whips of fish understand. So I'm going to talk about this right. So I'm going to cast on actually 3 more sweaters. I'm going to cast on, they're all Saturday morning sweaters. So I'm going to cast on one for my Aunt Chris, one for my Aunt Tammy, and one for my grandma for Christmas. None of them watch this, so I'm not too concerned. And they'll forget about it. My grandma, I'm going to do one not so oversized, so I'm actually going to go a size down from her. And then I'm just going to do it in one solid color. So if you haven't seen the sweater, it's color block, so it's got color on the top and bottom. And then for my Aunts Chris and Tammy, they're married, so I'm going to do same color, just reverse. So whatever I do on the top for Chris's will be at the bottom on Tammy's and vice versa. So I just have to get yarn and get a cast on before first. And then I'll probably cast on, I think, the Oracle shawl. You probably won't finish it in time, but just have it just to, because I've been wanting to cast that thing on forever. So it'll give me a reason to cast it on, and then I will have no excuses. Yeah, so let's move along to acquisitions. So I bought a sweater's quantity of yarn for a sweater that it won't be here before the 1st to cast on to take part in that, but I am going to knit it when it comes. That it's a dyed to order, so it won't be here till like the 3rd week of July, so it'll be here around my fair week. But I did go into Walmart, and I had everything organized the first time around, and then I got frustrated, so I'm just kind of picking and choosing where it's at. So they had the Red Heart Hygge yarn. Let's see, sorry. So I got 2 of this in aloe. So it's like this weird, like, dusty blue, like a deeper dusty blue. I know the camera's not really picking up on that because I'm on my phone. And then 2 of the, smoky colorway. I know it's an anxiety thing, the hiccups. I figured it out. Because I'm not used to talking in front of a camera, and then it makes me a little nervous, and then I get the hiccups when I film. So, yeah. And then I got, a bunch of bookish shops on Etsy. I feel like I slid back. So what happens with Chairs with Wheels? A bunch of bookish shops on Etsy did a Fiverr Friday, so they had a bunch of items in their shops for $5. Fuzzies from the yarn. So I've part's a word. I've shopped in the Fiverr Fridays before quite a few times. So this time I did a shop that was new to me called Novel Ground. She does these little bags. And so I got this one that says, Own Your Awkward. And I love it. And I am awkward as I'll get out. If you have watched before or you follow me on Instagram, you know that. It's awkward enough just when I do a video on Instagram, a story. The amount of times I've filmed some of those things is quite embarrassing, but I know I'm not the only one. I've talked to people who've had to refilm stories quite a few times. And then she had this one. This I turned into a notion top, so it's got all the knitty notions are in there, and I love it. This one, it says, I am a warrior not because I always win, but because I will always fight. And I really like it. So I keep in here, I've got like Band-Aids and alcohol pads and hand sanitizer and just a bunch of other first aid kit type things because I'm klutzy as I'll get out. If you don't know that about me, I get hurt quite a lot. I twist my ankle more than I do anything. I should probably put the ace bandage in here actually. I'm allergic to latex, so sometimes if you get hurt and you need a Band-Aid, not everybody has. Most places will have like the store-bought Johnson & Johnson first aid kit, and those Band-Aids all have latex in them, and it's a horrible latex allergy. So if I put a Band-Aid on that's not latex free, I get blisters and I break out instantly. Like, it will blister me like that. So it's nice to know that wherever I go, I have Band-Aids I can put on and not have to worry about it. Because I've had to do that a few times where just stick it on and then as soon as I get home, get it off, get it cleaned, get it washed, get the whole area cleaned, and hope that it didn't blister because that was the only option I had. I think that's all the acquisitions. Oh, no, I will talk about these. I forgot about these. I didn't talk about these in the last video, so I will talk about it. Sorry, text message. I forgot to turn the notifications off, even though I don't know if that'll still do anything on my phone. So my cousin works at McDonald's, and they were changing over all the toys, that like Happy Meal toys, and I had mentioned, oh, those are cool, but I never got them. I don't do Happy Meals. I used to do Happy Meals all the time. And now our McDonald's does 4 nuggets for $1. So I just do that, or 6 nuggets for $2. So I generally end up doing 4 nuggets and like a drink and maybe a fry. Just because it's cheaper and I'm cheap. And I don't need the toy. But they had all the Marvel toys. So she worked out a deal with them somehow to get them. I don't know exactly if they were just throwing them out and they just gave them to her, or if she bought them, or if I don't know. I didn't question her. But it's Captain Marvel. They're all the toys. There's 24 of them. They're all in here. This giant bag. So when I get my shelves all built around, or maybe in my sewing room, if I ever get that done, I'll put them up in there. But I love them. And I'm going to watch Captain Marvel today. It's on Amazon to rent for like $4, so I'm going to do that because I didn't get to go see it in theaters. Yeah. Alright, before I start rambling, because I know I'm trailing that way, I'm going to show what's in my shop. And if you want to stick around after that and listen to me ramble, that's great. If you don't want to stick around for this at all, thank you for stopping by for the nitty goodness, and I will see you all next time. Alright, for those of you sticking around for the shop, I'll show what's in the shop and then what was new to the shop. So this was in the shop last week, or last time. I've added since then. So I've got this this blue and white medium-sized bag it's got a white zipper and a gray lining. And then I've got this like large size Harry Potter drawstring bag. It's got all my bags have a box bottom. They're interfaced and fully lined, and a black lining. Is it black? Yeah, black. It might have been blue, but it's black. This small, like glowing eyes. I say this every time, but it reminds me so much of Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Love those movies. I haven't seen the new one yet, so I'm waiting. But box bottom as well. So I've got the sock size of that. I've got a sock size in this white and gray stripe. I've got a medium size in the glowing eyes, and it's glittery in person, but it's really glittery on camera. And the glitter, I never find glitter on me after that, so it must be on there pretty good. I have no idea what this design is called. So it's just gray and white bag. That's what it's listed as, gray and white bag. You can see my head, and then I'll move it back because I want to make sure that I'm not like too low or too high or trying to get it in there. Medium size, I think it's white zipper, gray lining, box bottom. They've all got box bottoms. And then this gray and yellow bag. Again, no idea the design. White zipper, I believe gray lining as well. Yep. And then these are all the new bags, so just a second. Oh. Okay, you do a drinking game every time I say Music notes. My brain blanks all the time. So it's like I know what it's called, but trying to get it out to you. So it's black with white music notes, and then the last time I had it was white with black music notes, and it's got a white lining and a white zipper. And then I have 2 of these, so they're medium-sized Star Wars bags. Piece of thread sitting on top of it. And all my Star Wars bags have a black zipper and this red lining, and then the red stitching to match the lining. So I've got 2 of those in the shop. 1 small Batman bag. So my small bags right now are a little weird. I've ordered zippers. Did I order? No. I'm going to order zippers. So they'll be kind of like the same capacity, but they'll be shorter and a little taller because I have 12-inch zippers right now, and those are a little long, and I don't really want to cut them, but I figure you're getting the same amount of space. It's just longer and not taller. So, but white lining, white zipper. All my Batman bags are white lining, white zipper. So then I've got 3 of the medium-sized ones. 1, 2, 3. We're at 20 minutes. Again, white zipper, white lining. 1 large size Batman bag. So, I really like it. Again, white zipper, white lining. And then I've got 3. See if I can do it this way. Yeah. 3 of the Vader, I set these over here, drawstring bags, so they're medium-sized drawstring bags. Box bottom. That didn't do it as well as I wanted it to. Why won't you come out? There we go. With the red lining, and I am so tempted to take one of these for myself. I might. If it doesn't sell this week, I might do it. To take the NASCAR with me. Yeah, the red lining and then the drawstring. I really like them. So, they're in the shop now, and if this gets uploaded on Monday, I'm having a 10% off sale, and I'm going to extend it until Wednesday, I think. I originally put it till Monday, but I might actually extend it till Wednesday. So if you're watching it, no code needed. Everything in the shop is 10% off. It's all that there. My new stuff might be going in tomorrow if I feel like sewing. I'm kind of waiting until some of my pile dwindles down because I've only got so much space to store things. So, yeah, that's everything to the shop. Now I'm going to move on to Ramble. Not like I don't do that all the way through anyways. So, let's see. Last time we talked, I was rushing off to an event. That went really well. I don't know if I said in the beginning, but I'll say it again. For those of you who don't know, my family and I run a food trailer. We do smoked pulled pork. So, I think I said that in the beginning, but like I said, I filmed this twice. And I kind of confusing as to what I said the first time around and whatnot. But we do like festivals and events where we take the trailers. So, it's a lot of fun. And then we had an event last Friday, which is why I didn't podcast last Friday. And it rained like the whole time, so it was really slow. And then we got there. They had originally said you can't set up till 4:30. We got there. Everybody was set up, and they said, oh, well, you can park your trailer. You just can't set any of your outside stuff up. Set up means setting your trailer. Parking your trailer is set. That's my setup, is parking the trailer. So that was a little frustrating. But we know for next year. And then we got there, and there was a lady who stole our spot. So she sells hats out of a truck, like a trailer. Her truck broke down, which you could see she was leaking oils, but she managed to get her trailer in there pretty straight and took the same spot she had last year, even though she didn't send an application in for this year. So they stuck us in the back. They were super nice. Electricity wouldn't reach us, so they actually rearranged it so the electricity would reach us. It was just really slow. But hopefully next year, with it not raining, it'll be better. It was a new event for us this year, so. And then, let's see. I don't think I've really done anything this week. I finished, last weekend at the festival, I finished Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. Is it Maas or Maas? I don't know. I go back and forth the way I pronounce it. I should probably look it up. And I'm on to Empire Storms. I think I'm on chapter 10. I've read like a chapter a night, or like, chapter and a half a night or whatever I'm doing. I'm enjoying it. Everybody says this is the one that kind of gets you, so we'll see. don't think I've done anything. I'm trying to think. I went grocery shopping Saturday. Went out to lunch with my cousin. Oh, I downloaded Wizards Unite. That's what I did. So the code is in my, like, friends code. If you've got it and you want to be friends on there, it's in my highlights. So it's just in highlights. The other thing with the friends though is that I've got friends added on there, but you can't do anything with the friends unless they're close to you, I guess. I don't know. I still don't quite understand it. All I know is at like 10:30 at night, I decided after like the 6th ad on YouTube that I would download it, and then Hagrid showed up in my bed, and then I was browsing on Instagram the next morning, and everybody else had done the same thing last night. The night before, or the day before, so... I'm having a lot of fun. I didn't realize it was actually more of like a Pokemon Go type thing, but it's been interesting. I got payback on my cousin though. Because with Pokemon Go, they would make me stop and turn and go here and go there and wait, what are you doing? Stop, come back. We were in Maryville once. It was right when we first got the food trailer and I was doing a food run, like a supply run. And all of a sudden they go, turn here! I thought they were hurt. I thought we had to stop the truck, get out. I thought somebody was dying. No, they saw a Pokemon that they needed. So when we left town, I had her take all these weird ways out so I could go to the inns and refill and do things. And it was totally on her way out. So it's not like I even made her go like completely out of her way. She thought it was funny. Yeah, anything else? We've got an event this weekend. Yeah. Our Market at the Park on Wednesday, and then we've got our event Saturday and Sunday, but Sunday I won't be in the trailer. I will be at Chicagoland Speedway for NASCAR. So if you're going to be there, let me know. I'd love to meet. But yeah, I get to go, and I love it. I'm a huge NASCAR fan, and it's awesome. And I have so much fun. My friend Lacey and I are going, and it's the second time she's went with me, and she's a NASCAR fan, so it's a lot more fun going with somebody who likes NASCAR. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh! Yeah, so today, I've got 3 minutes. I can do it. So today I was mowing, and turned the corner, and there was a snake slithering across the fenced area. I don't do snakes at all. They scare the bejeebas out of me. Don't do it. Can't do it. Snakes. No, I'm still, like, not 100% out of my panic attack, and that was, like, 3 hours ago. I hightailed it out of there, but I got the mower stuck because I went through the part of the yard that floods, and I just, whoosh, I was out trying to turn the blade off as I'm driving, and I'm just hitting it. It's not working. I'm trying to get out of there, and no, it scares me. So, that's why I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. I had water because I knew I wasn't going to be too active today, and I was like, screw it, I deserve a Dr. Pepper. I deserve a Mike's, but I didn't have any. And it was like 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to rent Captain Marvel today and watch it. I think that's it. I don't have an exciting life. Like, NASCAR is going to be the most exciting thing in my life for a while. And then it's going to be go. So I actually have 2 fairs in a row. We're doing a new fair this year. So we're doing Newton County Fair and then Jasper County Fair. And normally do Fair Week. So I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to film. Newton County probably won't. Jasper County, I will probably film in my trailer. Or I might do an Instagram Live or something. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. My cousin does Instagram Lives. And then he uploads them to his YouTube channel. So he says if I keep it under an hour, it'll let me do it. It'll let me save the file and do it. So we'll probably try that. See how that goes. Yeah, I think that's it. It's been 2 weeks, and getting back and trying to move everything is a little awkward. Podcasts. I completely skipped over podcasts. So I'm so behind on podcasts. Like, some of the podcasts are, like, still, like, end of May, first week of June that I'm on. But I definitely watched, Katie of the Jordy Knits podcast. Laura of the Lonely Knitter, who is pregnant, and we are so excited for her, and I felt so bad because it was, like, 2 weeks before I told her congratulations, because I hadn't watched any podcasts. Megan from Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. I watched Molly from the Homespun House. Yeah, I just watched that, like, last week, and that was from May. But she's gonna be at Stitches. I bought my tickets for Stitches, so Stitches Midwest, so that'll be fun. Grocery Girls. I know I watched Amy from Stranded. I'm sure there's much others, and I wrote them down, and I don't know where my paper went. I'm writing them down as I've watched them, and I have no idea where my paper went. So next week, I'm going to put it on my phone. Alright, I have rambled on enough for the last, 2 hours, because I've had to film this twice. So I will see everybody next week, hopefully, and remember to take it one stitch at a time. Bye!